Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman. I'm here in London, Croydon, for the Hennessy Sports press conference. We just concluded it with the headliner, Issac Chamberlain, facing off against Dylan Prasovic. I'm here with Issac and Team Issac. First of all, Issac, how's life treating you?
Yeah, life's treating me well, We've had a great training camp in Birmingham. My coach, Bobby Mills, and my assistant coach, Connor Ward. We've been working very, very hard. And it's been great. It's been great, and I just can't wait to go on Friday.
Issac, you're a London boy at heart. I'm from Birmingham myself. What took you from London to Birmingham?
Literally, my child was born 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So before that, I wanted to really clear my head and get away, because I know there's a lot of things happening in my personal life right now.
Right.
And I'm so glad that I have a great partner which understood the assignment, because this is a massive fight for me. It's a massive, massive fight for me. So I wanted to make sure that I'm in the best physical condition and mentally as well. So I'm grateful. Even my coaches, the fact that they took time out of their personal lives to come and assist me and help me win this belt. I'm very, very grateful.
Has that been difficult in a sense? That's a new twist in life. Life throws lots of things at you. This being obviously a newborn child. Has it been difficult to kind of take your mind off of that and onto the training in any sort of way?
Not really, because with the training, you just have to focus for about 2.5 hours. You just have to focus for about 2.5 hours. So after that, you have plenty of time to think about your child and how everything is going. And it's just, it was all positive. The whole camp's been positive.
I think before you referred to these two gentlemen standing next to you as the best kept secret in boxing in terms of like training. I've actually been watching you on your social media Snapchat, and I've seen you been training pretty much every day, dedicated to the sport, whereas other fighters have been kind of relaxing, taking time off and doing other things in the division themselves. But going to the training team here, first of all, how important is it for Issac to stay dedicated, and how much dedication has been given you in the gym?
Do you know what, I said it earlier in the press conference, he is a pleasure to train in a sense where he always wants to learn more. He always asks questions, he wants to know not just how to do things but why we do it as well. And from a training point of view, it's a real pleasure. He is a student of the game and he's still developing, he's still Issac Chamberlain. People think he's been around a long time, which he has, but he's still only 27, so he's only coming into his peak in his physical frame as a cruiserweight now, so it's going to be exciting over these next few fights for him.
Could you tell me something about where the power comes from with Issac, because that's something he's known for? He knocked out his opponent in devastating fashion last time out round. Where does that power come from with Issac? Is it part of his training? Is it natural? What is it?
I think Issac naturally is an explosive athlete. We did some testing up in Doncaster way, and his charts were off. Yeah, his levels were off the chart for his explosiveness. What we tried to do is refine that and use it, and as much as we can, So working on technique, but he's an explosive athlete anyway, so that helps,
Is that what you set up for then as well this weekend? Dylan Prasovic, we've seen him last time out. He was knocked out with I think it started off with a body shot, but Lawrence Okolie got him out of there. Is that the game plan in terms of getting him ready for that too?
In terms of game plans, we just focus on making sure Issac's the best version of himself. Obviously, we've watched Prasovic and we've seen one or two things which I won't go into, but Issac's had a great camp. He's more than ready, as you can see from his shape and his form, almost bang on the weight. So come Friday, he's going to be the best version of himself. And as a coaching team, that's all we want from him.
Let me get your thoughts on Dylan. Obviously, like we've said, a lot of people have seen him out recently. So you'll obviously watch the tape of him too. Where do you feel you can kind of implement your game into getting the win in impressive fashion?
Straight away, I'll implement my game plan straight away. That's the plan. To go out there and just perform. I still think people haven't seen my full potential. I still believe people haven't seen the full Issac. So, credit to these two for bringing it out of me, and I can't wait to bring it on Friday.
Dylan's an interesting opponent in the sense of, like we mentioned, him having that world title challenge recently. Is that a statement in terms of where you want to be next year, getting up there and getting the ranks and getting possibly a title shot too? Is that what the thought process is behind having Dylan as the opponent?
Yeah, of course. I'm very. It's very exciting because I know where I'm destined to go. I know where the whole team, where we're all going and where we're destined to go. So as long as we work hard and we keep getting better, and the camps will improve, the experience will improve, everything will get better and better. There's no stopping. You can't stop a guy that's that's willing to never ever give up. You just have to keep going, and that's just inspiration to everyone. Even, I even try and tell the guys down at Okolie Boxing Club, the kids there, you can never give up. You have to keep chasing your dreams, because if you keep going and you never give up, you will get there in the end.
How important is it as well to have someone like Mick, who's established in the game, very well known in terms of nurturing talents, getting them to places that they want to be. He's also been investing in terms of getting new talents, headlining spots like yourself, like Sam Eggington, like Shakan Pitters recently. How important is it to have someone of his stature giving you that faith?
Oh, it's amazing. You know what everyone says and thinks about promoters in this game, and the fact that he's his own man and he's doing things his way. Oh, it's amazing, and the love that he's shown me, and he's just helped me out in so many different ways, and I'm very, very grateful. And I feel like because he's been loyal to me, I owe that loyalty back to him.
I've talked about this with you beforehand after you fought last in Coventry, but I just want to bring it up again. So I watched a webinar with you on social media, you talking about kind of what you kind of fight for and what your strong beliefs are in terms of things that you want to kind of affect and change. Can you tell us a bit more about that, about what it is that you hold dearly, that you've taken with you with the ring, and what changes you want to make through boxing?
Oh, just to inspire everyone that you can make it no matter what, and just for other people to really realize that there's children out there that don't have the same benefits as you. Everyone is not born equally the same, in terms of their situation, but you just have to keep working hard, and when you get to a certain level, you can give back, and that's what I want to do. When I get to a higher level, even though I'm already giving back, I want to give back even more, because that's the way that's like your rent for being on this earth, as Muhammad Ali has said before.
I just want to get your thoughts on a couple of things, and I'll bring it back to you. A couple of cruiserweights have been out in action recently. First of all, Richard Riakporhe got the win over Duradola. Did you catch that fight?
Yeah, I watched it. Richard's a very good friend of mine. And he performed amazing. He was using his jab very well. And Duradola is a very experienced guy. So well done to Richard, man. He had a great performance.
Lawrence Okolie did get that win over Dylan Prasovic. What did you make of that? And do you feel that you have that in mind to kind of better what Lawrence did in the ring too?
No, Dylan against Prasovic was a good fight. He has a big right hand, and obviously Okolie's his style, is very, very. It's hard to neutralize it, So he done very well. And I'm not really looking to equal anyone, because that's just putting unnecessary pressure. As long as I get the win, as long as I perform the way I want to perform and the way Bobby wants me to perform, and it's okay.
And we had some breaking news just earlier today. Dylan White's finally been put in place as mandatory challenger to Tyson Fury. Just reaction to that?
I didn't know that.
You did not know it?
No, I didn't know. Oh, well done to Dylan, man.
Fair enough. And let's bring this back to you then. You've got your fight this weekend, Friday night, Dylan Prasovic. If and when you get the win, from your perspective, you'll have sent a message to the division. Isaac, in your own words, what message is that?
I'm not really a guy for messages, man. I'm just doing my thing. Do you know what I mean? Whoever Mick wants me to fight next week, that's who we go for. I'm not really interested in, all right, I want this guy or that guy or this person. The only person I want to get better than and improve is myself. Every day I want to improve myself, the best version of me. That's the only person I want to improve.
And let's switch that question slightly up a little bit. What can we expect to see from you in the ring at the weekend?
Pay your ticket. Watch on Channel 5, baby.
Isaac, Chamberlain and Team Isaac, thank you so much for speaking to Boxing Social. All the best at the weekend. Thank you so much.